Hello everyone! I'm back again with some amazing motivational and some really good money quotes that will help you get rich in life. So let's dive right into the video. Number 1. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. This quote is by Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu. He lived from 600 BC to 500 BC. And this quote not only applies to planting trees, but also to saving for retirement. Don't wait until you're old to start thinking about your financial future. As I said, the perfect time to plan for retirement was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. Time has passed anyway, so it doesn't matter when you start. What matters is that you start now. Don't wait another minute. Start today. Open a retirement account and contribute regularly. You won't regret it later in life. Number 2. He who is not content with what he has, who always wants more, will never have enough. This quote is from the Greek poet and playwright Euripides. It is very important to be content with what you have. Otherwise, you will never be satisfied. And this applies to all areas of our lives, including our finances. We must learn to be grateful for what we have and not always chase after more and more. When we are content, we can enjoy our lives more. We can appreciate the things that we have instead of always wanting what we don't have. And when we are financially grateful, we are able to save more money because we are not constantly buying new things to try to fill the void inside of us. Number 3. Money buys you a lot of happiness if you know how to use it properly. This quote is from author and business coach Tim Castle. Money is a tool that can be used for good or bad. How we use it depends on our choices. If we spend it on things that make us happy, like experiences, hobbies, and helping others, then money can bring us a lot of happiness. But if we spend it on things that don't make us happy, like material possessions or status symbols, then money can't buy us happiness. It is up to us how we use money. So spend it wisely and make sure you spend it on things that will bring you true happiness. 4. You don't need to be rich to make good decisions. This quote is from Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time. Some people think that only rich people can make good financial decisions. However, this is not true. Anyone can make good financial decisions, regardless of their income level. It is important to understand basic financial concepts, such as budgeting, saving, and investing. Once you understand these concepts, you can make good financial decisions that will help you achieve your financial goals. Making good financial decisions is not about being rich. It's about being smart with your money. So don't let anyone tell you that you can't make good financial decisions because you're not rich. 5. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This quote is from renowned business magnate and author of The 80-20 Principle, Richard Koch. It is very true that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This means that you need to find a way to create passive income. Passive income is money that you earn without having to actively work for it. For example, you could earn passive income by investing your money in stocks or real estate. Or, if you have a business, you could earn passive income by selling products or services online. If you have passive income, then you won't have to work all the time to earn money. You can relax and enjoy your life, knowing that you still have money coming in, even when you are sleeping. 6. Money is a great servant, but a terrible master. This quote is from American writer Henry David Thoreau. Thoreau was a transcendentalist who lived in the mid-1800s. He is best known for his book Walden, which details his experiences living in a cabin in the woods for 2 years. Thoreau was a strong believer in living a simple life and not being consumed by material possessions. In this quote, he is comparing money to a servant and a master. He is saying that money is a great servant because it can be used to acquire the things that we need and want. However, it is a terrible master because we should not allow our desire for money to control us. We must learn to live simple lives and not be consumed by our desire for wealth. 7. Don't sacrifice your vision for a temporary peace. This quote is from American author and activist Malcolm X. It is very true that sometimes we have to give up our dreams in order to avoid conflict or confrontation. For example, maybe you want to become an entrepreneur, but your family members do not approve of it, so you decide to go to college and get a job instead. Or maybe you want to move to a different country to pursue your dreams, but your friends and family beg you not to go because they are afraid you will never come back. These are all situations where you have to make a difficult decision. Give up on your dreams or sacrifice your vision for temporary peace. It is a tough call, but ultimately, the decision is yours. Just remember that whatever you decide, you are not alone. There are people who love you and support you no matter what you decide. 8. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. This quote is from Steve Jobs, the co-founder and former CEO of Apple Inc. Jobs is one of the most successful entrepreneurs of our generation. He changed the world with his innovative products and services. In this quote, he is encouraging us to follow our own path in life. Many people spend their entire lives following the paths that were laid out for them by their parents or society. They go to school, get a job, get married, and have children. They do all of this because it is what is expected of them. However, this is not necessarily the best way to live your life. You may be better off following your own path, even if it is different from what is expected of you. It may take more effort initially, but it will be worth it in the end. 9. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking that created them. This quote is from Albert Einstein, one of the most brilliant scientists of all time. He developed the theory of relativity and is considered to be one of the fathers of modern physics. In this quote, Einstein is suggesting that we need to change our thinking in order to solve our problems. Many of the problems that we face today have been created by our past thinking. For example, the pollution that is destroying our environment is the result of our past industrial practices. The poverty that exists in our world today is the result of our economic systems. If we want to solve these problems, we need to change our thinking. We need to come up with new ideas and solutions that are different from what has worked in the past. This may not be easy, but it is necessary if we want to create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. 10. All the art of living lies in patching together a little knowledge, a little faith, and a little love. This quote is from French author Henri Frédéric Amiel. It is very true that in order to live a good life, we need a combination of knowledge, faith, and love. Knowledge is important because it helps us to understand the world around us. Faith is important because it gives us hope. Love is important because it connects us to other people and makes us feel like we are part of something bigger than ourselves. When we have all three of these things, we are able to live a full and meaningful life. I hope you enjoyed these 10 powerful quotes. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.